Hello, hello, hello. This is Dennis Fias with Unleashed Consulting and your best boss, take 5. I may have said this a few recordings ago, but just wanted to highlight that, yeah, I'm wearing a t-shirt. It's getting pretty hot here. We're finally, I think, coming under the heat dome that so much of the country is dealing with. Maybe it's just for the next 24 hours or so, but it's kind of warm. Plus, I'm pretty proud of this t-shirt. Just want to show it to you. It's my new Unleashed Consulting t-shirt. I think it came out pretty nice. Anyway, that said, we are continuing with our exploration of Peter Senge's systems laws. We are now talking about system law number 10, only one more after this. This law says that you can have your cake and eat it too, but not at the same time. I think about this a lot, actually, as I'm kind of going through life and thinking about, oftentimes it's, why can't I have it all? Why can't I have it right now? If I have the resources and I have the wherewithal, why can't I have it right now? Well, the truth is, I can have it. I can have it, but I can't necessarily have it right now. That's a real interesting mindset shift, right? It's not about not getting the thing, not finding the solution, but it's about understanding that there are components to this solution, and we may be able to get part of it, but not the entire thing for a while. So, and that actually lends itself to the first of 3 points that I want you to consider. One is that system changes are inherently lag prone. Now, we mentioned this before with another one of the system laws, but it's super important to keep this in mind, that oftentimes, almost always, system changes, which are these complex system problems that we have, system changes have an inherent lag, a lag of time, lag. I just love saying that word, a lag of time. They are inherently lag prone, meaning that when you make the one change, right? When you bring in your one fix, the one thing that you're going to do, which hopefully is a Jenga piece, just saying, that's the cake, right? So you're having the cake. You're probably going to see one of the dominoes fall, and you'll be able to see one piece of the system change happening. But also understand that but having it and eating it tend to happen with a lag time in between. As I mentioned before, oftentimes that lag time with complex system problems is anywhere from 3 to 4 quarters, anywhere from 6 to 12 months before you actually see the cake and you're able to eat it too. And the number 2 thing I want you to think about is, I want you to watch your controller and hyperachiever saboteurs. So I'm a big fan of positive intelligence, and that's the framework that I use with my clients. And part of that is understanding how we sabotage ourselves. Almost all of us as managers and leaders, even with the best of hearts, we have these sabotaging qualities that we call the controller and the hyperachiever saboteurs. So I want you to keep an eye on that. Now, the controller and the hyperachiever tendencies that many of us have work for us, but they only provide these small wins in our life. So I want you to see if you can pull out of that, recognize that your need for speed may not serve you well when you're dealing with a system challenge or a system issue. And our controller tendencies and our hyperachiever tendencies can very much get in the way of going into SAGE, right? SAGE is the other way of thinking. It's the other way. It's the other part of our mind. It's actually another part of our brain. And that's a whole nother thing. But we're finding that different parts of the brain light up when we're in saboteur mode versus when we're in SAGE mode. So I want you to really be in SAGE mode. SAGE mode asks you to slow down, to be clear about what you want to do, and to be methodical in how you deal with it, right? Beyond that, it asks you to be empathetic with the problem, to really spend some time exploring, really spend some time innovating, really making sure that aligns with core values before you actually activate or move forward in your action. So watch your controller and hyperachiever saboteurs, because they will lie to you and tell you you need to go faster in order to get this thing done. Be careful with them. And thirdly, as you're going through this, capitalize on small wins. So when one domino falls and there's one change that happens because of the shift that you are making, make sure folks see that. Make sure your people see that. You celebrate it. You celebrate it for yourself too. And at the same time, keep your vision strong. In other words, when you have your cake, celebrate it, acknowledge it, and also recognize that we're not going to be able to eat it for a while. That's the vision, right? That's the rest of the metaphor here. So capitalize on small wins and keep your vision strong. All right, y'all. This is Danny Ceballos with Unleash Consulting and your best boss take 5. Thanks so much. I look forward to seeing you next time when we will investigate the last of the 11 system laws from Peter Senge. Thanks so much, and I hope to see you next time. Bye now.